Also tonight, the first court hearing into the disappearance of Deanie Peters some 40 years ago, providing new details on what might have happened to her.
The hearing was for a man accused of lying to police during the investigation. And Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker has covered this case for years now. He was in the courtroom. Ken, what happened?
The hearing was to determine if James Frisbee should be tried for lying to detectives while under investigative subpoena. It included a rambling 40-minute audio tape of a police interview with Frisbee back in 2008. In it, he gave two possible leads, one involving suspects from Lowell and the other involving men he knew, including a man named Kyle Fate. But prosecutors say Frisbee recently lied under investigative subpoena when he testified he had never mentioned Fate or the other man he knew as possible suspects. Much of today's focus was on Kyle Fate, who worked at Frisbee's side shop in Alto and died in 2008. Fate was identified in court today as Deanie's boyfriend. Deanie was 14 when she went missing from Forest Hill Central Middle School in February 1981. Searches for her body have never yielded anything. Among the witnesses today, a former girlfriend of Fate who said Frisbee called her the day that Fate died in 2008.
He called me and he said, "Hey, did you hear that Kyle Fate died?" And I said, "Of course I know that." And he said, "Yeah, I think he lived his life with drugs and alcohol because he felt guilty about killing Deanie Peters."
We also heard from Kyle Fate's ex-wife, who testified that Fate had a photograph of Deanie in a box in his bedroom back in the 1980s.
I was in his bedroom, and we were going through some pictures that he had. He had a lot of pictures, and a lot of them had girls, and it had created a problem in our relationship. So we were going through some pictures to get rid of some pictures. And there was a box of some kind, I want to say a shoebox or something like that, with a lot of pictures. And we were going through the pictures to discard a lot of those, and I found her picture in that box.
And was it a small, like a Polaroid, or a small, like, student picture you give your friends, the little ones they give you at school?
No, it was a school picture, but it was a large picture. I want to say like a 5x7.
Did you see anything else on the back of the picture?
Yes.
What did you see on the back of that picture?
A very detailed love letter to him. It filled the entire back of the picture. Lots of words.
And was it signed?
Yes.
By who?
Dean.
We also heard that Frisbee spoke of a possible burial site at 68th Street and McCord's Avenue in Alto. Now, off camera, the prosecutor wouldn't say if that site has ever been searched. Now, this hearing is set to wrap up on September 20th. Live in Grand Rapids, Ken Kolker, News 8.